what you want to be when you grow up. They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my...
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First of all, I'm not playing without AJ Green. So let's just set that up straight.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
68! Bravo! 36 to Mike all day.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Kyle Van Noy came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Regular. Here we go. Slam. Check. Undercrush. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And taken right on the 30. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Patriots take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. A tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. Darquez Denard there to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady gives to Michel, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Brady to throw. And this is incomplete. Darquez Denard there defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Sorry. Here we go.
Blue draw Corkers. Regular. Hey, orbit. Here you go. 93, 52, 93.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here at 1st and 10.
44. There you go.
Dalton here from the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Michel, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, 66.
On the ground, Michel. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Wait, 20.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
They look to throw on third with Dalton. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Watch the safety creep. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 5. He's coming. Regular. Hey. Check.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st down, Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Kill, turn up.
72. Don't stand it.
Free to throw again.
Come on,
Caught
that's
by the
some
tight end,
bull.
Watson. And able to get him down, but he does reach
Come
the
on.
5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try and run it. This is Bolden. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Hey, Alabama. Check it.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he'll
Stop
take it
cheating,
into the
dog.
end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Jeez.
Julian Edelman in the final seconds of the first half.
Come on,
as
man.
they are now
Right
on the
there.
board here in the first half.
Come on, dog.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie
Yeah,
things
bud.
up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these 2 teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now.
A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the...
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Again, it's Michelle. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Check it, reload! Ozzy!
On third down, Michelle. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
50 set, wait 20. Shot 56. We ain't giving him nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady, this is White on the screen. And some room to maneuver. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Much 56. In the face. 49, check 49, check 49.
50.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Let's go.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 29, Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Regular.
Much 54.
368.
Here we go. Showing up.
Heavy.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Operating from the gun. Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hands up. Check. Watch 54. Watch the run.
To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton with a catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 1st and 10 for Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Joe Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Tight dog. Regular.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Got a man open. It's Ross. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 24. Check 30. Hey, box drop. 2-by-2. Move. Under 10. 10.
Check 3. Check.
Regular. Hey, Delta. Heads up.
Here's Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation you got. Plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Brady with a give to Bolden. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mark 56.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Wait, that's flag 20. Right there, 56. Let's get the ball. Rip.
To throw is Brady.
Come on.
Now they go screen. It's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I smell shadow. Jacket reload.
On 3rd down, Michel. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield.
Sorry.